Matt's from where I live in terms of Orlando, Florida. And I saw him come through playing high school football, going to BC as a safety, turning into a linebacker in the NFL, turning into not just a linebacker, but a Pro Bowl, all-pro linebacker, had a magnificent career. The leg injury last year happened in London, game in London. He misses the rest of the year. They can't wait to get him back because the linebacker core has gone through a lot of changes. I mean, Tremaine Edmonds a couple of years ago, Tyrell Dodson last year. I just saw Tyrell Dodson playing with Seattle this year. Just go on and on and on with all the different changes. He was the mainstay and the glue and a person you build your defense around and who the young kids look to. I'm sick to my stomach that second year in a row it looks like he's going to miss a season. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't seem fair. This guy plays the game the right way, plays the game hard, has turned himself into one of the better players in the league. I just hate that for him, and obviously I hate that for the Bills' defense. And I'm just going to tell you, guys, if anyone is entertaining thoughts in the AFC East of going and getting Buffalo, this is a year you better go get them, okay? Because Brandon Beane is one of the better GMs in the league. They know how to retool. They draft well. They put together teams. Right now, they're most vulnerable. I still think they're very good, but this Milano news is devastating for them.
Yeah, I said prior to coming on, having you on, Charles, I still think they're going to win the AFC East. I know they had to steal. They kind of, I don't know if they stole it. They won a lot of big ball games late to get it, and Miami came back to the pack a little bit. But I still got faith.
No one's 3 games down with 5 games left to play in the NFL and wins the division.
Right.
And Buffalo did that last year.
Right. So I'm still bullish on them. I mean, I know.
Me too.
So where are you at with the AFC East in general? What's the packing order for you? Is it Bills, Miami?
Buffalo.
Where do you take
it? Still Buffalo.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still with you on that. It's still Buffalo to me because I think people are going to look at them, and as I've said, they're most vulnerable. So if you want to go get them, now's the chance. But that doesn't mean it's easily done. They may play a different style this year. I think Josh Allen is going to take on the challenge of making a so-called lack of a receiving core much better around him. Joe Brady as an offense coach showed last year that running the football is in his DNA, which is in the DNA of the head coach Sean McDermott. So they have a good match together. So James Cook, I love Ray Davis as a draft choice out of Kentucky. Offensive line's pretty good. They made some changes there, obviously, but I like the changes that they've made. I just think that this is a team that may be more tight end centric. Okay, I mean, Dawson Knox is there. But the kid they drafted last year in the first round, I think, has a chance to be a star. Okay? So when you put it all together for them, the defensive secondary is going to have to answer a lot of questions. And if they do, they're going to be a hard out as they usually are. So I'm still saying Buffalo, and I'm eager to see whether Miami or the Jets is the next one in the queue. Which one is it going to be? Because I feel like people are overlooking the Jets this year. So much hype last year, lose Rodgers in 4 plays, and they struggle the rest of the year, still managed to win 7 games and a couple of big ones. But if they get Rodgers the entire year, we may not be hyping them, but that's a good football team.